Welcome, viewers. We'll continue discussing MCQs relating to different fields. And today it is the turn of MCQs relating to national and international events. So let's start. The first battle of Panipat was fought in which year? The correct answer is it was fought in year 1526. Next question. The second battle of Panipat was fought during the reign of which person, which king? Babur, Akbar, Humayun, or Aurangzeb? The answer is during the reign of Akbar. The first to invade India out of the following were Afghans, Turks, Arabs, Mongols. The answer is C. Arabs were the first to invade India. Black hole episode was the main cause of Battle of Buxar, Battle of Plassey, Battle of Windivash, and Battle of Haldighati. The correct answer is B, that is Battle of Plassey. The term Macedonia madman is referred to whom? Alexander the Great, Philip II, Darius the Great, or none of these? The correct answer is the first one, that is Alexander the Great. The third battle of Panipat was fought between Marathas and Britishers, Marathas and Rajputs, Marathas and Afghans, or none of these. The correct answer is Marathas and Afghans. Genghis Khan was Turk, Mongol, Persian, or Russian? The answer is he was a Mongol. Akbar defeated Rana Pratap Singh in the Battle of Haldighati in the year which year? The correct answer is year 1576. Al-Biruni came to India in 1017 with whom? Mahmud Ghaznavi, Alexander, Muhammad Ghauri, or none of these? The correct answer is he came to India with Mahmud of Ghazni. Ibn Battuta visited India during the reign of whom? Muhammad Tughlaq, Firoz Tughlaq, Sikandar Lodi, or Khilji? The answer is Muhammad Tughlaq. The third battle of Panipat was fought in the which year? The correct is in year 1761. Who defined democracy as the government of people, by the people, and for the people? Abraham Lincoln, Winston Churchill, George Washington, or J.S. Mill? The answer is it was Abraham Lincoln. Nader Shah invaded India during reign of Shah Alam, Bahadur Shah, Muhammad Shah, or none of these? Correct answer is Muhammad Shah. India was invaded by Timur Lang in which year? The correct answer is in year 1398. Al-Biruni, the famous historian, came to India in which century? 19th, 11th, 10th, or 12th? The correct answer is it was 11th century. Mongols intruded into India for the first time during the reign of Khilji, Iltutmish, Balban, or Tughlaq? The answer is B. Iltutmish. Chinese pilgrim Fahim visited India in which century? The correct answer is he visited in 5th century. Renaissance started first in which country? The answer is it started from Italy. When was the Magna Carta signed by King John of England? Which year? It was year 1215. Which of the following is not true of the European Renaissance? It aimed at organizing anti-church movements. It developed interest in science and fostered a spirit of adventure. It was an intellectual movement, and none of these. The correct answer is the first one. The immediate cause of invasion of Ahmad Shah Abdali on India was what? The Indian rulers were weak. He had a strong army. He was invited by Shah Nawaz Khan. He was attracted by its wealth. The correct answer is the first one. The Indian rulers were weak. The Last Supper, a famous Renaissance painting, was masterpiece of whom? It was masterpiece of Leonardo da Vinci, with which the term liberty, equality, and fraternity is associated. It is associated with French Revolution. The author of the American Declaration of Independence was whom? It was it was Thomas Jefferson. The Industrial Revolution first took place in which country? It was England. Guernica, the world's famous painting, was painted by whom? It was Pablo Picasso. The author of the New Deal was who? It was President Roosevelt. The book Social Contract was written by whom? It was Rousseau. The Renaissance astronomer who explained how planets moved around the sun was who? It was Johannes Kepler. The discovery of sea route from Europe to India was made by whom? It was Vasco da Gama. Who raised the slogan "No taxation without representation"? It was B. American colonies. What was the name of the atom bomb dropped by US on Hiroshima during the World War II? Its code name was Little Boy. The first successful socialist revolution in history was Russian Revolution. Where was Napoleon sent into exile after Battle of Waterloo? Which city? It was C. Saint Helena. Which of the following events occurred first? American War of Independence was the first to occur. Which was the first city destroyed by the atomic bomb in World War II? It was Hiroshima. The slogan "No taxation without representation" was first raised during the American Revolution in Massachusetts Assembly. The European Renaissance of the 15th century is noted for great advances in what? Great advances in art and architecture. German attack on Poland was the immediate cause of what? It was the immediate cause of World War II. Chinggis Khan invaded India during the rule of which ruler? It was Iltutmish. July 14 is celebrated every year as a national holiday in France. On this day in 1989, what happened? On this day, the fall of the Bastille took place. The fall of Bastille is associated with what? It is associated with French Revolution of 1789, which is the only Asian country represented in the G7 group. It is Japan, who is regarded as the founder of scientific socialism. It is Karl Marx. Das Kapital was written by whom? It was Karl Marx. The War of Independence of America was fought against which country? It was fought against Britain. The first written republican constitution ever formed in history was that of Americans. In 1815, the Battle of Waterloo was fought between whom? It was fought between Britain and France. The Pacific Ocean was named by whom? It was named by Ferdinand Magellan. In 1492, Columbus reached where? He reached Bahamas and Canada. The Soviet Socialist Revolution is celebrated every year on November 7 because the provincial government formed after the collapse of Tsarist government was overthrown on this day in 1917, Lenin's birthday, Russians' victory over Germany, or none of these. The correct one is the first one. The famous painting Sunflower was done by whom? He was Vincent van Gogh. Who among the following was poet of Italian Renaissance? It was Dante. Who was the author of Republic? It was it was Plato. In which year human rights resolution was adopted by United Nations? It was done in 1948. The Communist Manifesto was first published in which language? It was published in German. The Industrial Revolution in last quarter of 18th century in England first affected what? First, it affected cotton textile industries. The most important achievement of Abraham Lincoln was what? It was abolition of slavery. Under which of the following treaties did the British recognize the independence of 13 American colonies? It was Treaty of Paris. Who among the following was directly associated with French Revolution? It was Napoleon Bonaparte. Economic crisis of 1930 originated in which country? It originated in US. 1917 is known for what? For Russian Revolution. Who was the head of the provisional government of Russia in 1917? It was Alexander Kerensky. Who among the following commanded the American forces during American War of Independence? It was George Washington. The ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity were emphasized by whom? It was Rousseau. Which year is associated with outbreak of World War II? It was year 1939. Which of the following was the main feature of European Renaissance? It brought back the classic ideals in literature, painting, and architecture, spread of Christianity outside Europe, a domination of church and religion, or none of these. The correct one is the first one. The Boston Tea Party took place in which year? It was year 1773. During the period of the Renaissance, new styles of architecture first developed in which country? It was Italy. When did the World War II end? It was 1945. Stay blessed. See you in the next